Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us on Bloomberg Quint. Just to understand, it's been 2 years that you've started your offline operations, 2 to 3 years. How has your journey been so far? Because you've moved from online to offline, which a lot of brands are doing nowadays. But how has your journey been, and is it an issue, also putting together your back end in this case?
I think the back end in beauty is complicated. It's a long tail inventory, as we call it. Like we carry more than 1 lakh SKUs for 1,000 brands. And whether it is our online business and our warehouses that supply to online business, or whether it is offline and each of our stores, we now have 21 stores and soon it'll be 45 stores. They will be in 20 different cities, 25 different cities. So the whole supply chain management of making sure that all the products are available and the consumer chooses, right? It's not like we are a consumer led brand, so we allow consumer choice rather than being a push brand. So we give customers a lot of choice. I don't know if you noticed Nykaa Cosmetics, but many of our lipsticks, we have as many as 100 colors. So to make them available at each of our stores, it is challenging. But I think that is the USP of Nykaa, to be able to do such complex tasks at scale and accuracy. And we work on a 45-day inventory cycle, so to be able to do so efficiently. And I think all this is enabled by technology, and we use a lot of algorithms. We do prediction on what the demand pattern will be, and accordingly we do our buys. So I think these are what I call as today's technology allows and enables it, and that's one of our reasons for success.
What is your contribution of offline sales to online currently, and how do you plan on taking this up? And also, if you could give us a target for your revenue going ahead, because you've already hit almost 600 crores. So how do you expect it to go ahead from here on?
We have announced that we'll grow about 100% year on year this year also. So the same growth momentum will continue. In terms of offline, we are still quite small. We account for only 5% of our online turnover in offline stores, but it will double very soon because, like I told you, our number of stores is doubling by the end of the year. So I think it'll go to 10% pretty soon, and then from there it'll continue to grow to about 20% of our total sales.
You've said that there are plans to come up with an IPO. By when do we see your IPO hitting the markets? And, how much do you plan to raise eventually? Or will existing investors look at exiting or probably taking a partial exit and when you do come out with your IPO?
Our plans are that around calendar 2020, we would like to consider an IPO. It's more to, our IPO allows the company to have a long-term, life of its own. And I think it's very important. It's like almost like coming of age of a company. And I think we would clearly like to pursue an IPO. And it could be a mix of both primary and secondary, because beauty retailing is not a very capital-intensive business. So our need for funds may be limited, in which case it'll be a mix of primary and secondary.
Before coming out with your IPO, are any existing investors looking to exit, or or are you also looking to raise more capital? And if that happens, would you then drop plans for an IPO?
No, I think we may have a small fundraise, but IPO plans will continue to stay. And we are not aware of any of our investors wanting to exit, but every now and then, if we have interest in the company and if there's somebody wanting to exit, we can always match the two.
And how much are you looking to raise in the, because you said a small amount in the
It'll be
new?
small, it won't be too big.
Okay.
It could be, I don't know, it could be as low as 10, 12 million or $15 million.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am, for speaking to us. Thank you.